skivor. Och så måste man göra så här.
Inqui.
Vad redigt.
For DD Trump. So if you want to ask a Somali question, you can ask that. If you want to ask DD Trump, you can ask all the topics stuff. It can be very brief. If you ask about Somali, you can longer explanation. So
Eftersom det är livesändning och det är reklam så måste man...
I'm going to do a little bit of recap of that at the end when we get into a sentencing segment and how the sentencing is different in both places. But I would highly recommend that if you're just tuning in and this is the first live you're watching in a while and you're just wondering and you haven't watched anything else.
Vad händer?
The Diddy verdict, fast
Nu är det 1 minut efter, vad fan, det är du Jansen.
It's a regular size
Scanson.
It's not a weird Diddy size or a micro Somali
Sluta stå sändningen.
size PP. It's in fact a very girthy PP. We've got some substance today. So we're going to go through that. I've got a clip that I need to play because it really accents all of this. And yeah, we're going to have a good time today. It's going to be great.
Du säger aldrig, du vet aldrig vad det handlar om för du säger aldrig... Jag kommer på Isabba namnet hela tiden. Men du vet inte vad det handlar om. Han har gjort sådana sammanfattnings... Så om du vill veta vad de har gjort så är det sammanfattningar. Kolla, där är han. Det är han. Han har 3 rättegångar till och han är redan dömd för 3 saker. Och de har infört maxstraffet enbart för han. Vi är efter nu igen, vad fan?
Martin Lee H. Really ready for today. I have a lot of stuff to do. I am to Phuket for a couple days. So I'll be there till like Sunday my time. So I will have some fast facts out. One tomorrow on Stop Killing Games, which is highly requested by everybody. That one
PUBG is the only game when you know it.
God damn it. I may have one more video. Probably take one of those days just off. And I'll be back strong on Monday Asian time. So that's my general schedule. And then I've got a couple days. We'll still be streaming in Japan, when I can. But once again, I'm trying to get as much done before I take some more time. So that's what I try to do. I try to be here for you guys.
Are you here for me? That's great.
Daniel says, litigator. Welcome and thank you for being a member for 14 months.
That's my God.
The Niji era, right? The Niji era.
Niji.
Hankyu School, any word of explaining, we don't have any information on that yet. So when I do have that, I will let you know, Danny.
They have the
Doctoral Enterprise, so let's first the 5 of hopes and dreams. Cancellation streams. 100% agree, Dark.
Det är det, han har mordhotat han, du vet.
Good stuff.
De har gjort, alltså, så att det var inte, det hjälpte inte han alls. De trodde att de kunde att de är en liten grupp hackers som kunde utmana bokstavligen hela universum. Nej, de inför extra lagar för hans
so that's pretty good split right there.
Han trodde aldrig att han skulle hamna i fängelse. Men vad fan, vad gör du med Jansen, sluta nu. Du existerar för mycket. Ska du vara här inne får du gå ut. Vilken är det?
Ingen kickar fotboll som han. Zlatan.
Du vet att den är förbjuden.
Zlatan.
Det är samma som hate speech. För det är konstigt.
Then there'd be absolutely no scuff. But we're gonna scuff. Don't worry. Muzzy gifted 10 Legal Mindset memberships. You know that's giving Ramsey the big emotional cabbage. Jordi also welcome as a new member. Sarah Fuentes for 10 Canadian. It says small PP for Hank, and Johnny is right. They overcompensate. They are the biggest internet tough guys.
Small PP.
And one of the things that makes me never scared of them is I know that Johnny and Hank are all talk.
What the fuck?
They're just all talk, no walk. They won't do anything.
Do you have a small PP?
They're cry bullies. They're absolute cowards. And frankly, the fact that they pick on children and women is, it shows through their blackens. Redek Galant for a member for 9 months. Obligatory member milestone chat, so YouTube stuff bothering me about it. Well, thank you for that. You just got to send that hello, and that's good enough for me. I appreciate knowing you're there. More sample for 10 says, can't stick around. Got yard work to catch up on before the 4th, but let's see the yellow let's let the yellow flow and the cabbage grow. Thank you for that, helping the yellow flow, despite me forgetting to set up the goal. Mina Davis for 5 says, glad to catch the stream for my massage appointment. Ooh, I almost went and got foot massage tonight. But I've been working, grinding videos all day, literally all day since I was up and grinding videos. So it's been a nonstop working for me. I'm probably going to need to get one at some point in the future. Thai massage is great stuff. Neko 862 says, thank you for your stream. Having it play helps me focus at work, so I'm not tempted to mess with my phone. That's good. Focus on me.
Smile.
Focus on me. Clint Beastwood. Member for 1 month says hello. Well, thank you, Clint. And hello to you too. Compact Rome says, always enjoy listening and work while working on rooftop AC units. Bro, be careful. Do not fall off the roof while listening to Legal Mindset. I do not want a headline. I'm assuming you're a man. You could be a woman.
Don't
stop
speaking.
Man killed while listening to legal streamers talk about Johnny Somali and Pete. I do not want that to
Nej, du ska sluta prata om det. Alltså, nu finns det som ett koncept. Och någon kommer att tänka på
Allison
det.
Brown for 5 says Diddy is so much. He went unchecked for decades and he has a god.
Decades.
RK would definitely grow to be as heinous if he continues to go unchecked.
Hade han sagt ursäkta så hade han varit hemma. Men nej!
If Ramsey gets away with it here, the next thing he does is going to be truly violent. And he won't do it right away. He'll take some time. But if
Pardon my French.
No repercussions, no consequences, just walk away.
Sluta stå sändningen. Du existerar på fel frekvens.
And he's no longer a kid.
Detta är legal.
He decides to pick on kids because he's the size
Varför då kriminell den
but he's a legal adult. And I think what he would do now is going to be really, really good.
Den har chatten skit.
Mick Zulian, member for 2 months. Greetings to Argentina. Don't cry for me.
Don't cry for me.
All right.
Det är smart. Det är för att han är
Thank you. And speaking of milestones, we are almost to 300,000 subscribers. If you are not subscribed, please. I know there are people watching the replay. Whatever. I hope I go on your subscription. I hope you can subscribe today. Subscribe to my video. We're almost there to hit that 300,000. I don't even know what to do with 300,000. I'm already behind on my 200,000 with the VTuber model. We got to get on that, right? I don't even know what we got to do for 300,000. It's got to be something special. I'm going to have to think about something because at this point, I'm just overwhelmed by the love and support from everybody. So welcome to the channel. Like and subscribe. All that good stuff. Jack for $1.99. Okay, let's get the people because I know the people want people.
We want the people, goddammit.
Here we got
Don't keep the
Somali
people.
and Diddy. Now, for those who don't know, for those who've been living under a rock,
Ja, du har levt under en sten. Kolla nu.
Now, Somali is at his trial. And
So,
he's going to be at
följ
his
med.
trial. Sorry, JP threw me off my mod. No made outfit. What do I look like, Hassan Hiker? That is not
Filmar du dig själv med den?
So, Somali and Diddy, right? We got to go Tale of Korea, Tale of America. And there's a lot going on here. Obviously,
Det är andra gången nu. Är det hans?
His trial is now essentially at the end. The only thing that is not ending is the sentencing. So we do not know yet his sentencing. We will probably know that pretty soon. We don't know that yet. I don't know that as a date of this stream. We could know that very soon. So for those catching the replay,
Vad är det han gör? Spottar han stenar eller skjuter han eld?
We know the verdict. We don't know the sentencing. So we do know that he was guilty on 2 counts out of 5. So the 2 prostitution counts.
Han
he
åkte inte fast för sex
not guilty on sex trafficking and on racketeering conspiracy. So it was what we would call a split verdict. And this was after in federal
han inte åker dit för det tack vare att han lägger massa andra.
They felt very strongly.
Så slipper han
people felt very strongly.
Vad gör du egentligen?
Where is
the legal mindset?
Fuck it all.
Kolla nu är vi efter i tiden. Du är en tidsmaskin. Du är en sån anomaly.
Many people perceive him as winning. So despite the fact that he was convicted, they do
Folk, han klarar sig bara för att
as winning. Now,
han kommer ändå sitta i fängelse. Det är bara att han inte blir dömd för vissa saker.
In the war terms, like you win but you lose. right? He now has a criminal record. He's going to have to do some time behind bars, right? But indeed, many people say he quote unquote won or got off.
Det gör han inte.
Did he
Vad fan?
This context is kind of questionable. Now let me answer the question. Why did the prosecution drop the shaved SN on the weapons and drug charges found in his mansion? Wouldn't that have helped Rico? Yes, it would have. I don't know their internal motivations. I do not know. I think that's something we're going to have to get from the prosecutors themselves in a deep explanation of why they chose this litigation strategy. Because ultimately, when you have this type of decision, you think either the prosecution screwed up, which is very likely, or the defense was really good, or both. Or both. A good defense and a prosecution can screw up.
Both.
And even a conviction that could be a layup can be messed up. And because of the emotion of a jury, which is something I've always said, these things can go any single way. And I know people saying they got paid off, whatever. You know, I can't.
Go ahead.
Nej, jag har min dricka. Vad är det med denna här då?
Till I see that, right? I'm not going to throw out any theory, right? Obviously, things are possible.
You fuckers.
So the evidence of that, I can't say that's probable.
Du kan inte säga någonting för att vi ligger efter tiden.
Right? Like.
Mark. Jag tror att någon hackar sig in på nätet. Det var en hackspelning. Där hörde vi.
This conversation
Won't that be interesting for all my
is over.
European viewers? Because I know a lot of you over there in Europe. And by the way, sign the Stop Killing Games petition if you're in Europe. Hartle pretends says Diddy and jury instructions have 8 acts listed for RICO, including acts in drug distribution, transportation for purposes. Only 2 are. Honestly, this is boggling to me. And I think it's because certain people, to be honest, on the jury were very awful and said, we're not going to go that way.
Vänta, jag måste gå in på den här. Så jag har